What's up? It's Chase with Energy to Conquer. Like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever it is you do. Go show us some love on the website, energytoconquer.com. If you're looking for energy, looking for things you can do, we're going to cut through the bullshit and we're going to figure some stuff out here. This is day 5 of my personal experimental challenge. This is nothing you're going to find on the internet somewhere. It's just some general things I want to test out myself and see what works and what don't work. I'm going to try some different things, but today is day 5. I'm doing a workout program now that's really kicking me. The energy's up, but at times it's just wearing me out. So today I'm a little bit beat down. But look, guys, if you're struggling with energy problems, you know, caffeine, all this stuff, it's only temporary. Caffeine is borrowed energy from the future. There's going to be a crash coming from somewhere. But so I'm trying to avoid caffeine. I do drink some caffeine when needed, but I'm looking at cutting that out completely. But look, guys, if you struggle with energy, I work inside. I've worked inside and I have worked outside. I work inside now. I sit at a desk. I run my own business, long hours, early mornings, late nights. But just sitting idle just destroys my energy and it drives me crazy. So I try to stay active throughout the day, just take short breaks, move around. But I'm trying some different things now, some different workouts, just active stuff, and to figure out things I can do to get more energy. So if that's something you're interested in, you're kind of in that same boat. I'm not a fitness guy. I'm not the fittest guy you're going to be able to follow. It's not really a fitness program. This is more of an energy maximization program for real people, right? So this is what I'm doing. Today's day 5. Today's leg day. Just, you know, my energy level overall is up today. I've been drained. I had a lot of stuff to get done today. Just trying to push through, get some stuff wrapped up. It's Friday. Didn't get started on my workout till almost 3, a little around 3. So way behind on that. I normally try to do that mid-morning. But so a little run down today, a little tired, which is to be expected. You know, I started a hard workout program. I'm doing a Jim Stoppani program. I'm probably butchering that guy's name every time I say it, but Google it. You can get it. It's close enough, right? But so I'm doing one of his programs, and it's beast. I wasn't looking at doing a program that long, but all those workouts are averaging probably about an hour and a half so far. So, but it's a combination of strength training and HIIT, high intensity intervals, kind of mixed in between. 3, I guess, sets of 7-minute HIIT workouts, so it ends up increasing to 10 minutes, then 11 minutes for its 4-week program. But so longer workout, but I'm getting a strength workout and I'm getting a cardio workout in the process, or a HIIT workout. So but kind of best of both worlds. So I'm enjoying that and learning, and it's definitely, you know, got my energy levels up for just a matter of 5 days. It's through the roof. I've not ever done anything that has got my energy levels up that quick as doing this. And just a little bit of a background, you know, let me say this, I wouldn't jump into a program like this if you wasn't doing it before, because it's going to completely suck your energy. If you're not at some level of fitness to jump into it, I probably jumped in a little bit over my head. So, but it was to be expected. So I'm expecting, you know, my energy to drain down, especially towards the end of the week of these workouts. Sunday's going to be a recovery day. I got one more workout tomorrow, but you know, imagine by week 4 of this, I'm probably going to be dragging. So I'm probably going to look pretty rough. But that was on purpose, to kind of push myself, to kind of get out of a rut. Normally, I would suggest, if you wasn't doing anything like this before, to gradually go into it. But part of this challenge as well, I just wanted to jump in and just see how much I could do in 100 days. So don't jump in, and if you jump in and do something real drastic like this, it's going to have a negative impact on your energy. And so you're going to have to get through that deficit first. So it's almost better. And to be honest with you, that's probably why most people quit, because they get so drained and tired after a week. They just don't want to continue, So it's almost better to start and build your way up and just start with little stuff. Maybe starting your workouts at 60%, go up to 70%, 80%, and kind of build your stamina as you go along. But a little bit of a background on me is, you know, I was doing 75 hard, I don't know, probably a month and a half ago. I got up to day 30. You know, I finished 75 hard last year in September. I did phase 1 of the Live Hard program, and you can look up those programs. I ain't gonna go into those here, but the Live Hard program, I finished that, ended up getting to like day 25 and had to start over. So ended up doing that for almost 45 days. I think I finished up, at the, I don't know, I want to say 1st of December. So maybe, yeah, 1st of December, somewhere around there. And so, and then I got back 75 hard into January, and I was going good. You know, I was doing some workouts. I got to day 27. I was running. I started a 10K, 0 to 10K program, which was basically interval training. And I'd been running, you know, off and on the whole time. So it's nothing too much, but I just wasn't really putting a big emphasis on any distance or time, or I was really looking at time and just monitoring my runs by my breathing to kind of run, stop, and just kind of build up that way. So not a lot of progress because I really wasn't pushing it in the past. I find with running, when I track it, that my ego gets in the way. So I start, you know, GPS watch, whatever, running watch, I start tracking this stuff, and I kind of get all into the numbers and start wanting to see results. So I start pushing. I end up hurting myself, getting injured, or getting burnt out because I'm trying so hard and I build this impossible system to follow, right? So so I kind of cut that out, and for the last couple of years I've just been running just based on time. I didn't carry a watch, I don't check the mileage, I don't do anything. But I started at 10K, and I was kind of doing very well with that compared to when I was tracking my runs. So my times were way up because I guess I've mainly been doing type of interval training for the last, I don't know, probably a year and a half. So that's kind of where I come from. So I was on that program, but I developed a foot injury, and that I ended up having to pull out of the 75 hard program on like day 27. Because I actually started with it. I don't know if some kind of little tear or something on my foot near the heel, but I thought I could just work through it and it would get better, but it kept getting worse and worse, and I hated to stop. So I stopped that. It's probably about a month and a half, I don't even know. But I kind of fell off my diet, and I quit working out. So it was a lot of my outside workouts were based on I guess the cardio, the running. So I didn't really have nothing to fall back on. So since then I've purchased some dumbbells, finally able to find some dumbbells. I've been looking for a while, and a bench. So I started doing some more workouts. So that's kind of where I was at. So, you know, I did take a month and a half break, but I was still fairly fit when I jumped into this. And the point of going through all that is to say, look, if you're jumping into this, or you're going to do something similar to this, and if you're not used to this, if you jump into a program that's extreme like the one I'm doing, it's like you're going to wipe yourself out, and you're probably going to crash and burn. I'm still at that risk even doing this, but I think through doing this process and doing this challenge and doing the videos every day, it's kind of holding me accountable. And that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this, is for my own accountability. So I have to go do them every day. But, you know, just know when you do that, you're running that risk, and you're probably going to wipe yourself out if you're not used to it. So maybe start slower and build up as you go. So that's my tip for that. You know, if you're wanting to increase your energy, you can increase your energy gradually. But if you want to go all in, go all in. Just know that you're going to hit a wall at some point where, you know, and it's going to take you a couple weeks, if not 3 or 4, to have more energy than when you started, because you're going to be wearing yourself out. You're going to be wiping yourself out, especially if you don't have the stamina, because you've not been doing anything like that. And you're probably going to end up crashing and burning and saying, screw this, because I had more energy when I wasn't doing this. But the thing is, you've got to push through that process, for, you know, however long it takes, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, to get to the point where you've got more energy. So start out slow if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that, because this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So, you know, this is more of a lifestyle thing to have more energy. You're not going to do this for 2 or 3 months and then have energy for the next 12 months. It's not going to work like that. So the harder you make it, the less chance you're going to stick to it. You know, the goal at the end of every workout should be, ideally, to feel good and feel better than when you started. But if you feel completely beat down at the end of your workouts, it makes it a lot harder to stick to it, especially if you don't have the discipline. If you don't have the discipline to stick to those workouts because you've not done it before. If you build up that discipline and you do it before, then it's not that big a deal. And people do it all the time. But starting out, you know, if the goal is more energy and to feel better, then, you know, start out a little slower if you're not used to it. Or you can be like me, just jump all in. So anyways, that's it for today. Day 5 is complete. Leg day number 2. Like I said, a little rundown, but overall, I mean, this week my energy's been up. Next week I'm going to start playing around with my diet a little more. I was able to get my protein yesterday. I talked about my fats and my proteins, so I have been able to get my proteins around 200 every day, and yesterday and today I've been able to get my fats down to where they're supposed to be. So actually yesterday I was about perfect on the marks with the diet program he has for building muscle, is what I'm doing. So yeah, I hit that yesterday. I think before I was actually worried I wasn't going to get enough fat, and so I normally put some grass-fed butter in my coffee in the mornings and add some MCT oil to it at times. So I was adding way more fat than I needed, but they were good fats. It's just way more fats. So my diet for the first 3 days of this was about 50% split or equal split. I had the same, pretty close to the same carbs, or not carbs, but fats and proteins, right? So, but that's it. That's where we're at. See you guys tomorrow on day number 6.